Welcome to the next lesson on our channel Learn from Examples. In today's examples and with explanation, we'll look at two examples on matrix multiplication. And in this lesson, we'll be looking at multiplying a 2 by 2 matrix with a 2 by 1 matrix. Let's look at the example. The example says the coordinates of 3 points P, Q and R are given. The coordinates of point P are 1, 1, 3, 2 and the coordinates of point R are 3, 1. So we've got these 3 points and the question is asking us to calculate the coordinates of P dash, Q dash and R dash under transformation by the matrix 3, 0, 0, 3. So we have a transformation matrix given as 3, 0, 0, 3, which is a 2 by 2 matrix, and we are asked to transform these given points P, Q and R. So because this is a 2 by 2 matrix, we'll have to multiply with the points. So what we will do, we'll make these points as a 2 by 1 matrix. So we'll write this as a 2 by 1 matrix and multiply it with the transformation matrix. Looking at this solution, we have P dash can be calculated by multiplying the transformation matrix and with the coordinates of the point. Now you can see the transformation matrix is written first and then the coordinate of the point. This one was given as an ordered pair, so we have written it as a 2 by 1 matrix. So let's see how we can multiply 2 by 2 matrix with a 2 by 1 matrix. Now the first thing we need to understand that in this matrix there are 2 rows, 1 and 2, and there are 2 columns, 1 column and the second column. So this is a 2 row by 2 column matrix, and this matrix has got the first row and this is the second row. So there are 2 rows here and this is only 1 column. So matrix multiplication is possible. Let's look at how to multiply. To multiply, take the first element in the first row, multiply it with the first element here. That's 3 times 1, we get 3. Then take the second element in this first row and the second element in the first column, and we have 0 times 1 is 0, and you add these two, you get 3 here. Next, go to the second row, multiply the first element with the first element, you get 0. Multiply the second element with the second element here, you get 3. Add them, you get 3, and the coordinates of point P dash are 3, 3, written as an ordered pair. So write your final answer in this manner. Next, go to Q dash. This is the transformation matrix. This is the coordinates of point Q, which is written as a 2 by 1 matrix. Take the first element in the first row and multiply it with the first element in the column. So 3 with 3 gives us 9, and the second element with the second element gives us a 0. So 9 plus 0 is 9. Take the second row, right? Take the second row and multiply it with the column. First element, multiply it with the first element. 0 times 3 is 0. And take the second element and multiply it with the second element. We get 3 to 6. And the coordinates point Q dash are 9 and 6. The same thing we'll do with R dash. To find R dash, multiply the transformation matrix first and keep the transformation matrix first and the points after that, and keep the point as a 2 by 1 matrix. So multiplying, take the first row and multiply with the first column. The first element is 3, multiply with the first element 3, you get 9. The second element is 0, multiply it with the second element 1, that you get 0 here, so you get 9 here. Next, go to the next row, take the first element, multiply it with the first element, we get 0. Second element 3 with the second element 1, we get 3. 0 plus 3 is 0, so R dash is 9, 3. Next example, so we have the same points, point P 1, 1, point Q 3, 2 and point R 3, 1. This time the transformation matrix is different, 4, negative 2, 3, 1, and the question remains the same. Find the coordinates of P dash, Q dash and R dash. Looking at the solution, we have P dash is equal to transformation matrix multiplied by the coordinates of point P, which is written as a 2 by 1 matrix. So next, multiplying the first element with the first element, 4 times 1 is 4. Second element with the second element gives us negative 2. 4 minus 2 gives 4. Going to the second row, first element is 3, multiplied with first element 1, we get 3. Second element 1, multiplied with second element 1, we get 1. 3 plus 1 gives us 4 as the coordinates of point P dash. Next, Q dash is equal to transformation matrix multiplied by the coordinates of point Q written as a 2 by 1 matrix. First element is 4 multiplied by first element 3 is 12. Second element negative 2 multiplied with 2 is negative 4, gives us 8 here. Go to the second row, take the first element 3 multiplied with the first element 3, you get 9, and the second element is 1 here, and the second element here is 1, so 2 and 1 is 2, you get 11 here. Next R dash, take the first element 4 multiplied with the first element here, gives us 12. The second element in this row multiplied by the second element in this column gives us 2, negative 2. So 12 and negative 2 gives us positive 10. Go to the second row, take the first element 3 multiplied with the first element 3 gives us 9. The second element is 1 here, and the second element here is also 1. So 1 times 1 gives us 1, 9 and 1 gives us 10. And writing the coordinates of P dash, Q dash and R dash as an ordered pair, and this is the answer that we get.